So I'm hearing Tyson Fury against Deontay Wilder for December of this year in Las Vegas. Now, if this comes off, this is massive news. Just the bare bones of this fight are enough to really send a shockwave down the boxing world because both guys are undefeated. Casuals always love that. But with Fury's undefeated record, it brings with it his still current lineal status. Now, a lot of people roll their eyes at the idea of a lineal champion when it's just can extend to such a long degree where you haven't proven anything. But technically, it's still true, and it's another nice thing for him to sell along with Wilder's WBC belt. Now, in terms of preparation, this isn't looking good at all. But I think when Fury initially said he was going to come back, I think it was from a place of integrity. I think he is still trying to exercise the demons of how he's let his mind and body rot for the last couple of years. And I really do think he wants to attain some kind of greatness here and put all these bums in their places, as he says. So I think he will see something in Wilder, namely his wildness, and he'll have a gut feeling that he will be able to take advantage of that. And I feel the kind of character Fury is, he will be thinking it's not very professional, but he'll be thinking I probably don't even have to be 100%. And my natural boxing intuition is, because it's so superior to Deontay's, I will be able to overcome and outbox this big bum, as he'd say, over 12 rounds. Now, that's my understanding. That's how Fury's probably thinking here. But, of course, he is going to try and get as best shape as he can, I'm sure, if this fight gets made official. But Francesco, that is not sufficient preparation for fighting Wilder. You can talk about how inaccurate and sloppy he looks at times. He's very effective. He's young. He's in his prime. And he's got a lot of desire as well. And he'd have to be made the favourite. No matter how good Fury looks against Pianeta, you'd have to make Wilder the favourite. Fury, the ideal preparation for a challenge in either Wilder or AJ would be to fight a top 15 guy first, look pretty handy in doing it, so we can at least see he's kind of near. He's at least 80% that guy from Dusseldorf, and then go forward, and then we can start licking our lips that bit more. But I don't think he plans on making it a Buster Douglas situation and flopping in the first 3 rounds, but that could possibly happen with him. I'm sure he has a lot of faith, obviously, in his natural boxing ability, but when you talk the top level in any sport, when you've had that kind of time out, you can blunt those high-level reflexes you need that can make all the difference. And a punch he thinks he can get out of the way of, he might not be able to, and it might be lights out. So there might be some delusion there. Or he may shock us all, and his natural boxing ability may be such that he can just overcome Wilder. Who knows? But it'd be a massive fight if it goes ahead. I'd be surprised if such a big fight just happened out of nowhere, just been brewing the last couple of days. But if it did go ahead next, after Fury probably, hopefully, beats Francesco Pianeta, if it were to go ahead in December in Vegas, who would you have winning that one? Would the Bronze Bomber bomb out the Gypsy King with relative ease? Would he do it later on after a bit of a scrap? Or would Tyson Fury shock us again and easily outpoint him and set up a mouth-watering, all-British, biggest fight ever, easy in Britain, against Anthony Joshua? What do you think about this?